Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, Quicken, and welcome back to another episode of the Bayern Munich career mode. This is episode number 2, and the support was actually pretty crazy on the previous episode, and I want to thank you guys so much for that. And looking back at the video, you guys left a lot of comments and a lot of suggestions of things that we should potentially do and things that we should definitely not do, and it was a lot of feedback, a lot of things to take in, but we're gonna go through them right now. Now, first things first, we're gonna go through the players you guys suggested me to sign, and it was a hefty load of them, but I decided to narrow them down considering the position they're in and whether or not we can actually sign them in this transfer window. So before we get into that, some of you did suggest that we shouldn't make any signings in this transfer window and try to make it as realistic as possible and wait until the winter transfer window to open up to make these signings. But you know, it's career mode. Every time someone makes a career mode, the first thing they want to do is sign a player. So with that said, I don't see any point in depriving ourselves and not making any signings this transfer window. Now let's take a look at the players. The first player we're going to take a look at is Alexander Nubel. Now, I'm happy you guys suggested this guy, mainly because I didn't know who he was, and you guys informed me that he's actually the starting goalkeeper for Schalke. And I was taking a look at him. He's 6'4", he's right-footed, he's very young, 22 years of age, and he has a 5-star weak foot, which is absolutely crazy for a goalkeeper. I've never seen that, to be honest. So I'm happy you guys suggested him, and I think we're gonna go through and sign him because we do need a backup goalkeeper. Moving on, for the right back position, you guys suggested Benjamin Henrichs from Monaco, and we're going to take a look at this guy because I'm not sure if we're able to get him this transfer window. I do remember him playing for, I think, Bayern Leverkusen before, so I don't know if he's a recent transfer of AS Monaco. We're going to have to take a look at that, but if we can get him, we will go for him. But I was looking at our squad. Benjamin Pavard can actually play as right back, and Lucas Hernandez can play as left back. So if we don't sign a fullback this transfer window, you know, it's all right. We have players who can cover those positions. Another player is Jonathan Tah. Now, this guy is big. He's athletic. He's good defensively. And I feel like if we potentially decide to sell Jerome Boateng, I feel like this guy would be a great replacement. And he reminds me a lot of Jerome Boateng. So I'll keep an eye out on this guy. Martin Odegaard. In this game, he's playing for Real Madrid. In real life, he's playing for Real Sociedad, and he's having a fantastic season so far. I'm happy you guys suggested him. He looks like a very creative player. He can play right wing, cam, center mid, and I would love him to join our team. But I think if we have him in our team, he'll be more of a second string player, a player that would play in the cup games and also in not so important games in the Bundesliga. So he would be a good player for that. Timo Werner, everyone in every career mode would love to sign this guy, especially if you're doing a Bundesliga career mode. It would make so much sense to get him, but he only has, I think, around 12 months in contract. I don't know how we check on that. But I was checking him out and he only has 12 months left. So I think it will be smarter for us to wait until January and get him on a pre-contract signing. That way we don't have to pay anything to Red Bull Leipzig. A player a lot of you suggested as well is Braut Haaland. I think he's a player that scored a hat-trick in the Champions League and everyone was going crazy. He's also from Norway, and he would have a good link up with Odegaard. So he's a player I think we are going to sign. I want to test him out. I want to see how he can do. And I know he's not going to be any competition for Lewandowski because he's young. He's still proving himself. But he would be a good player for our reserve team, and he would be a player that would be competing with our other backup striker, Arp. And that, you know, it's always good to have competition in the team. Lastly, big player a lot of you suggested, Leroy Sane, the big boy himself, 4-star skill moves. Not really a big fan of his 3-star weak foot, but that doesn't really matter. He was linked to come to Bayern Munich this year, but things fell through. Man City kept him, but I really want to sign this guy. So thank you once again for making these suggestions, and I decided which players we're actually going to try and sign this transfer window and make it a priority. The first player is Alexander Nubel. I think it's important to have a good young backup goalkeeper that can take the place of Neuer in the future, so we're going to go for him. We're also going to go for Benjamin Henrichs because he can play as right back, as left back, and I would prefer having him play as a fullback than Benjamin Pavard or Lucas Hernandez. So I want to go for him. And I also want to go for Haaland, who I want him to be a backup striker, and also Leroy Sane. I really wish we can sign him this transfer window, mainly because I thought he was going to come here for this season. He didn't, so I'm like really frustrated that he didn't come. So I want Leroy Sane to come to Bayern Munich, and he's mainly going to be our priority star signing for this season. So let's get right into it. Alexander Nubel, we're gonna go for him, approach to buy, and he actually has a release clause of 18 million. So I'm just gonna go ahead, skip the negotiations, and just get right into signing him, because 18 million for a goalkeeper, I don't really mind that, mainly because I know he's gonna replace Neuer, and we're gonna grow him to be a great goalkeeper. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna negotiate right now. So it looks like we're meeting him and his manager for some lunch, and this is something that a lot of clubs do. They don't even inform the club what they're doing, and they're going behind their back and they're going and trying to sign their players, which is crazy. So this is what we're doing right now. We're doing some shady stuff. And well, these were the terms for the negotiation between Bayern Munich and Alexander Nubel. So his squad role is going to be prospect, contract length 3 years. We can go ahead and renew that later on, and he's going to be making a wage of 42.5 grand a week, and he's gonna get a signing bonus of 370,000. We're gonna go ahead and accept that, and we make our first signing for this Bayern Munich career mode. Let's go. Welcome, Nubel, to the best team in Germany. And now we're meeting up with Pep Guardiola, and I'm curious to see how things are gonna end up in these negotiations. So this is a deal. We're gonna go ahead for a transfer bid of $85 million. And let's see what Pep Guardiola and Manchester City say. They say it's fair and they're happy with the terms. So 85 million for Leroy Sane, I'm good with that, yo. And yes, we finalized negotiations with Leroy Sane. He's gonna be getting paid 150k a week, and we gave him a bonus that if he were to score 20 goals this season, he gets another $5 million. So that was a good negotiation. And it does look like we can approach AS Monaco for Benjamin Henrichs. So let's try to sign this guy. So looking at our transfer budget, we only have around 40 million after we offer 11.5 for Benjamin Henrichs. So I don't want to waste all our money this transfer window. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have to save a little bit of that money, but 11 million for Benjamin Henrichs. Let's see if they accept that. Hopefully they do. I don't want to sign him for more than 15 million. I'm just starting things off with that amount, and they think it's too low. So they want 11.9 and a sell-on clause of 9%. I'm gonna accept that. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. That is pretty good. And so the terms with Benjamin Henrichs is that he's gonna be a sporadic player, 4 years on the contract length, and we're offering him 45k in wages and 200k in the signing bonus. So they say it's fair, they like it, and that's our third signing this season. Benjamin Henrichs, welcome to Bayern Munich. And finally, it's time to sign Haaland from Salzburg. And it looks like that's not gonna work out. He just joined Salzburg, so we can't sign him, sadly. But we still got Timo Werner, but we're gonna wait until January to sign him on a pre-contract. And if we want, we'll get Haaland then. But for now, we're gonna stick with these three players: Nubel, backup goalkeeper; Henrichs, backup fullback; and Leroy Sane, star signing for this season. And with these three players in, that leaves us a budget of 39.9 million and a wage budget of 289k. That is well enough, a good amount to sign Werner in the winter. And so those are the players coming in, but now let's take a look at the players that are going out. So we transfer listed Renato Sanchez. In real life, he's playing for Lille in the Ligue 1, so he's gonna be the only player we transfer list and sell for this season. If we get any offers for any other player, I'm gonna have to consider it, but it's not in my mind to sell anyone else. Let's take a look at how our squad looks now with these new additions. So first of all, we changed the formation to a 4-2-3-1. This is going to be the formation we play with now because I feel like it'll be a little more solid than the 4-3-3 we had. So first of all, as you guys can see, Leroy Sane playing as our star left winger. Right wing, we got Gnabry. The midfield looks good. Thiago, Goretzka, Coutinho, Lewandowski. And our defense is really, really strong on the bench. You look at players like Müller, Coman, Perisic, Tolisso, Martinez, Boateng, and Ulrich. And then you look at our reserves, we got some good young players: Pavard, Nubel, Hendricks, and Davies. And also ARP. So it's looking really good. Our squad is looking really good, and I'm happy with the additions. I'm happy with the base squad we got. And man, I want to get into some games already. And so this is a new feature in this career mode, and I really like it, man. It lets you connect to your players. So Manuel Neuer comes and he lets me know that on behalf of the whole team, he wants to give me a warm welcome. And I went ahead and I said, I'm really happy to join, and I'm really excited for the future here in Bayern Munich. And that increased his morale, so that is pretty cool. But now, boys, we have some games to play in the Asian Elite Cup in this preseason tournament, and the first team we're gonna face is Atletico de Madrid. This is our first game in charge of Bayern Munich. Let's get this underway. I went in with our best starting 11. I want to see how well we're gonna play this season. Go ahead and pass it to Robert Lewandowski. Nice run from Coutinho. We're gonna do a nice little rainbow flick. Bring it back. We're still on the ball. That's Goretzka with the strike. What a goal! In the 3rd minute, Leon Goretzka scores. Let's go. This is why I wanted this guy in the starting 11. He's all around a great player, good shooting, good defending, and look at that goal with the weak foot as well. Come on, let's go, Goretzka. I love you, bro. I love you. Look at that. And already like that, we're up 1-0, and this is on world-class difficulty, boys. I'm not playing on any easy difficulty. Considering this is the beginning of FIFA, I think I'm going to do pretty well this year when it comes to gameplay. Look at Lewandowski on it. Oh, Sane. Whew. Here we go. Sola. Nice Goretzka. Oh, Sane, I see him make the run. Coutinho finding Sane. Sane going in with the pace. Sane going in with the pace. And that is 2-0. We go for the low-driven finesse shot. And Leroy Sane makes it 2-0 in the 11th minute. I am loving the way we're playing. And boys, it's preseason. Don't get mad about the kit numbers, but leave a comment down below. What number should we give Leroy Sane? I know Ribery had the number 7 before, but he left to Fiorentina. So let me know in the comment section down below, what kit number should we give our players? Corner kick for Atletico. Ooh, nice header from Montero, but look at that. Manuel Neuer with great reactions. We're playing really good, but you know, I'm not saying too much because this is Atletico de Madrid's B team, so this should be happening right now. Coutinho finds Lewandowski. Oh, Lewandowski, you're in now! What a strike! 3-0! The ball roll! The Polish Terminator himself puts us up, and I'm loving the way we're playing, man. Nice little ball roll. Put it in the bottom right corner, and if that was Jan Oblak, maybe he would have gotten it, maybe not. But Atletico de Madrid, their B team is getting absolutely destroyed. And the first half is over, and we're demolishing Atletico de Madrid 3-0. And since we're already winning by so much, I'm gonna go ahead and make a ton of changes and put in some fresh new players. And so we're changing 3 players, and those 3 players are Tolisso. He's coming in for Goretzka. Coman coming in for Sane, who I already know I'm gonna love him as our left winger. And Thomas Müller coming in for Coutinho. And we're gonna test out how they do here in the next 45 minutes. Oh, it's Lodi. Lodi on the ball. Lodi. No, a nice cross. Lucas Hernandez. Not the tallest player, but he's making himself look big there. Oh, and look at this run. Look. Thomas Müller finding Coman. Man, the insane pace. Just like Leroy. And there we go. 4-0. Coman got a little carried away running into the box. He just left it long, and the defender left it wide open for Lewandowski to score his second goal of the game, and it's 4-0. This Atletico de Madrid defense is falling apart. It is falling apart, man. Look at that. Come on. That's embarrassing. Ooh, looks like they're putting in Saul into the game. Finally, some competition, and that is something I didn't expect would go in there. Oh, wow. And look at that. The fresh new substitute, Corentin Tolisso, with a header. And bro, this is literally the first corner kick I score in FIFA 20. And what a way to score with Tolisso, man. Yes, good job. And look at the pressing from Bayern Munich. The pressing is really impressive right now. Oh, come on. Perisic, I got him playing as right winger right now. Oh, is he offside? Is he offside? Perisic, you gotta put that in, buddy. What kind of finish was that? That was ugly. Come on. David Alaba, Kingsley Coman. Ooh, nice. Martinez. Thomas Müller. Nice little run. Oof, nice ball from Tolisso. Müller wants his goal. That was a weak strike. And that concludes the first game of the preseason. We beat Atletico de Madrid 5-0. And it was a pleasure facing off against Simeone. I know he didn't have his complete team in the first half. He started putting in better players in the second half. But we come out with a great win. Lewandowski scoring 2 goals. And man, I feel like it's going to be a great season, guys. And those are the match facts to show you guys that we completely dominated the game. We had 10 shots, 6 on target compared to Atletico de Madrid, who only had 2 shots, 1 on target. What a game this was. And so with that, this is how the group is looking now. We're in first place. After 1 game, we have a better goal difference than Barcelona. We have +5, they have +3. So that puts us in first place in our group. And our next game is actually going to be against FC Barcelona. And let's talk about Leroy Sane. This kid had a great debut. In his first half, he scored a goal. He was on that wing. He was creating a good amount of chances, and he was just being a threat all around, and I'm happy we signed him. I know he's gonna have a great season. But guys, I need your help. So earlier in the episode, I did mention that we were gonna have a reserve team to play cup games. So I'm gonna need your help. Which players should be in that reserve team? Which players should we give a chance to play and prove themselves? Obviously, I want a good amount of young players in there. Possibly have Henriks coming in for Kimmich as right back, Pavard coming in as our main center back in those cup games. So go ahead and leave your suggestion in the comment section down below. And I want you guys to be the most involved in this career mode. So that's something you guys can help me with for the next episode. I'm going to take a look at what players should be in our reserve team. But that is pretty much it for this episode. Thank you guys so much again for the support. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to slap a big like on this career mode episode of the Bayern Munich career mode. And man, if you guys want to keep seeing this content, make sure to show your support by leaving a like and a comment down below. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'm Quinkin, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.